and gentlemen, this video is going to answer the question, probably one of, if not the most asked question in World of Tanks history. And that is, which is better, the mighty T-62A or the Obj.140? This video is going to be commented in English by the request of a couple fans. I know you guys are probably trolling, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, the first game we are in the T-62A in the map of Yamato Harbor. Equipment-wise, I am using calibrated shell. Reason being, actually I don't really remember, but probably because this is a hold-down tank. In Chinese World of Tanks Blitz community, it's called a wheelchair tank. What it means is actually, it's a fucking simple tank play. More often than not, you're gonna have these kind of hold-down engagement, just like those steering competition. In which case, you want that calibrated shell, you want that extra pen to have a chance to go through the enemy turret, just like what we did to the enemy 121. But eventually, you learn. So guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna pick a different target. Because why not? No, actually no. Because right now the game is still early. As you can see in the minimap, the enemy is obviously focusing on the field, not the town. That means we still haven't got the idea of what else do they have in the back. However, as we speak, they all got spotted. The E4 is here, the 704 is there. Centurion is running away. And do you guys remember what I said in previous videos? The ones who show fear first is the one that's gonna get fucked. So, the plan here is to utilize that opening. However, both TVP and Crown Wagon has huge clip potential. We're going to wait for one of them to clip out. Actually, it's the TVP, because the Crown Wagon is the auto reloader. He's never gonna clip out. And good news is, as we speak, the enemy TVP is running away. Whether he's clipped out or not, one fact remains, and that is the Crown Wagon is alone. That is the opening. And we are going like a train. Show them what it means to be the T-62A. Show them the mighty Soviet power supreme. In this particular scenario, if you angle correctly, they can't do shit to you. Remember, we are in a medium tank, right? And we have better hold down capability than a Crown Wagon. Isn't that a bit ironic? If you ask me, honestly, I don't like it. I wouldn't say this is overpowered, but I do not like the fact that wargaming killing off certain tanks' characteristic just to rebalance or make them better. I despise it. Like, come on, don't we all want to be Giga Chat, Sigma male? You're telling me that I have to bow down to power? No fucking way. You know what it is the biggest romance of being a Giga Chat or Sigma male? Is to become the power itself. I don't want to borrow power from other people. I want to be the power itself. I want to be the reason why a tank is good. But, back to reality, this is one of the best tanks out there. No question asked. If you want to grind, I don't know, win rates, average damage, or even rank, this is the kind of tank you want to pick. The armor, the hit point allows you to survive much longer than others. Your 7 degrees of gun depression, great instrument to deliver the pain in so many different terrains. Good penetration value, okay DPM, okay gun handling. In other words, it has everything. Whether you need it or not, you got it. Have you guys played a game called Red Alert? One line from the Armageddon tank goes like this: the instrument of doom. Well, we're looking at it. This is the instrument of doom. Let me put it this way. If you are a person like Griffith, who yearns for power, greeds for blood, this is gonna be the tank you want to play. So all in all, the playstyle of this tank is quite simple. There's no like specific place you need to go or the tanks you want to avoid. It's a very fundamental tank. All you need to know is the basics of playing this game and you're good to go. The most important thought process of playing this tank is not to know the map, but read the map. What I mean by that is you don't need to know all the details of the maps, like whether I have enough gun depression to work on these positions, or how do I counter the enemy positions like that. All you need to do is be able to read the situation, where the enemies are, where they are going, and how to react on that. And this is how you play the T-62A. If you say the T-62A is the representation of power, then this is elegance. Together, they are the yin and the yang. Like a Jenny on the battlefield, the Obj.140 is the gem of this game. I love everything this tank stands for, not because of how strong it is, but because this tank allows you to stretch your skills, your imagination, luck, RNG, basically everything that goes in this game. When you're playing this tank, it feels like you're bonding to it. Together, man and machine plays a symphony. However, as much as I love it, this is by no means remotely close to the level of T-62A. You have no armor, no gun depression, and no alpha damage. Every single shot you land on the enemy is like barely a scratch. That's why this is a very skill-based tank. It requires you to have very good situation awareness. You need to know exactly what is going on with your team and the enemy team. You do not have the luxury to take your time to think, oh, what am I gonna do next? And also, you can't stick to one target and try to work on it, because once you get focused, you're gone. What I'm trying to say is, you have to rely on your instinct and your experience as well. You don't have time to think. That's why I say this tank has very high skill cap. In terms of equipment, rammer all day long. That little bit of penetration value increase is going to hinder your pace and your rhythm on the game. Not worth it. Back to this game. By the time we took out the STB, the enemy already taken out our 2 TDs, the Badger and the Gorilla 15. Not going very well, but up to this point, our game is still savable. We have the Obj.140 version 4 and the M6 Yo playing defense. Me and the VZ55 can provide the flank fire. And ideally, our platoon mate in the T-22 is also able to provide the flank fire. I mean, supposed to. But unfortunately, I have no idea what he was doing in the enemy base, and I never bothered to ask. Point being, if he was there, we would have enough firepower to save our teammates. But in reality, we took too much time to deal with the Panzer E-100. However, up to this point, I still think we could win, because I took a glance from the mini-map. We had perfect crossfire. The 777, the 50B, they're gonna come for us. If they decided to cross the field, me and the VZ can crossfire them. I have enough DPM and the VZ have enough punch. As you can see, we both are still very healthy. But I guess that's just a little bit too much to ask for. During this time we're trying to take out the 777, the VZ actually managed to die when he was perfectly in cover. I mean, really? But anyway, let's not go there. After the VZ died, this game is basically over. The enemy just have too much DPM, too much hit point. The only thing I can think of that might change the outcome of this game, it's probably dealing with the Panzer E-100 earlier. His very existence is haunting us the entire second half of the game. One of our teammates is occupied. I couldn't fully commit to help our teammates. It's just everything could have went wrong. Even though we didn't manage to win this game, I still think this is a very good representation or a showcase of this tank, what it's capable of and why it's such a glorious tank. So, to answer the question, very simple. If you like winning, choose the 62A. But if you enjoy the process, 140 it is. And this video is going to end here. Thank you guys for watching. Love you and bye.